Limerick Forest is one of nature's special places. Nestled in the United Counties of Leeds and Grenville, some 60 kilometers south of Ottawa, it might also be considered a secret place. One that you might only tell your closest friends about. Folks around here tend to feel that way about Limerick Forest because of its beauty and solitude. It's the kind of natural treasure that, deep down, you hope will never change. Limerick Forest is also a live and let live kind of place, where people from all walks of life can create their own adventures. It comes down to focusing on your personal values and pursuing your passions. The fact is, Limerick Forest is our community forest, and it is there for all of us to enjoy. Taking its name from Limerick County in Ireland, the homeland of many Irish immigrants who settled in these parts back in the mid-1800s, Limerick Forest formally became a community forest in 1940. Since that time, over 8 million trees have been planted in this forest. A multi-user forest that is being managed for long-term sustainability with respect for all potential uses. Management of the forest is guided by the goals and objectives outlined in the Limerick Forest 25-year management plan, as well as the guiding principles of the Forest Stewardship Council. Forest Stewardship Council certification provides assurances to the public that Limerick is being managed on a sustainable basis, taking into account social, economic, and environmental values.
This area was harvested 2 years ago, and we planted it last spring, so there was some natural regeneration in here, but we wanted to make sure we had enough, so we infill planted with white pine. 1, 2, 3 browse.
Limerick's roughly 5,800 hectares in size. It's roughly a third wetland, a third plantation, and a third natural forest. So that presents lots of management challenges. You've got a lot of forest to manage, a lot of plantation. You've got all the biological values associated with wetlands and species at risk. And then you have all those other values out there that people other than us forestry type people think of, and that's cultural heritage values like the ruins and the old farmsteads that are scattered through the plantations, and all the recreational interests that all the local people around the county have. So there's a lot of pressures coming from different directions on Limerick.
Balancing the diverse interests associated with Limerick Forest is a big part of the job. However, Jeff is clear. The biological health of the forest is, and will always be, a number one priority. Taking inventory of the species that inhabit Limerick Forest, The abundance and diversity of reptiles and amphibians within the forest is a positive indicator of the health of the ecosystem.
Depending on all the things we just discussed, the tree quality...
As such, Limerick Forest can also serve the community as a living classroom. Each year, the forest hosts a group of students competing in an envirothon, showcasing the health of the forest and the importance of sustaining that health is a key part of the lessons that can be learned here. Other forest users enjoy the adventure from a slightly different perspective.
Limerick Forest, it's a beautiful place to ride, to enjoy nature. There's some beautiful footing. The sandy trails are nice on their feet. I have barefoot horses, so I don't have to wear shoes in here. It's also a really nice, safe place to ride because I don't have to deal with traffic on the road. And it's just gorgeous to be in here.
The forest trails and facilities are the result of a lot of hard work from staff and volunteers.
That one's nice right there.
Volunteers are just incredibly valuable to this program. Where is that box over there? How far in? Does it matter? People come out here and see the boardwalk and they see the forest and the signs. It's really work that's been done or organized or had input from our volunteers, and without their help, this Limerick Forest program would be much smaller and much probably less interesting for the user groups. They're priceless to have people that'll come out here and do that kind of work for us, whether it's building footbridges or boardwalks. Without them, it would be a very, very small program.
Until you see caution tape that directs you into the woods, and then you're in
It takes the collaboration of volunteers from many organizations to make events at Limerick Forest possible, like the Eastern Ontario High School Mountain Bike Championships, held at Limerick Forest each year. No doubt about it, Limerick Forest has something for everyone. Truly a place to create your own adventures, whatever your passion. Now that's the kind of secret everyone should hear about.